Well, I don't know. There's nobody on here at the moment. So we'll give you. Oh my goodness.
Oh, good, Jason.
Jason,
We're gonna
hey
give people
guys.
a few minutes to. There we go.
Yeah.
We're popping back in.
We're popping back in.
That was crazy.
Says we have an excellent connection. It says the stream is healthy, but it's still looking really glitchy. Let's see. Let's see if I go back here. Goodness
I
gracious.
just don't want it to freeze.
Right?
We really don't know what's happening. I even turned the Wi-Fi off to the other computers in the house.
But still looks terrible. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what to do. What's that webcam button? Is the camera on the wrong setting maybe?
No, it should not be.
Leo says whatever, just start the conversation.
Okay,
we will.
Hey, you know what? Here's
sounds
what you
great.
do in this you just go like this, and you're looking at a beautiful
why don't you
picture
put our
of
slideshow
the
up?
castle. So we'll just use this like a podcast, and you just don't get to see us, which is okay because I was out coaching today.
So what do they see right now?
Well, they are seeing our opening, the
Okay,
magic.
put
I'm
that up
getting ready.
You're slow.
Goodness gracious.
So if you can hear us, that's great. And then maybe you'll be able to see us later because, I don't know what's happening. But welcome to our live Saturday show.
Yeah, here we are.
I'm Melanie.
And I'm Rob, and this is Disney Connections.
We are live every Saturday at 1 p.m. where we talk about Disney news, reviews, travel, collections, and we get to hang out with our friends. That's you. So super excited. We just got back from a trip to Walt Disney World, so we're going to be talking about that. We are going to be talking about our giveaways that we announced while we were in Walt Disney World.
Okay.
We are going to be talking about some Disney history, some news. I had to call a Disney cast member today from guest service because I needed some clarification on a new rule that they just sent out. They disseminated this information, and people are going a little nuts about it.
A little crazy.
They're a little upset about it, so I had to call today. Didn't wait on hold too long. Waited on hold a little while for the guest service cast member to pick up, and she did answer my question. So we're going to be talking about that today as well.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to talk about our trip. We're going to talk about Disney Cruise Lines, Adventures by Disney, Aulani, some Disneyland information. And we have a Rob box today.
Which you're not going to get to see.
Well, they might.
Maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see.
If not, we'll just make a video. But it's been a while since you've had a Rob box.
I know we're gonna have to do a video. So okay, there we go. Welcome to our live show. I'm just trying to improvise, adapt, overcome over here, and get it to where I can see some comments because we've got all sorts of new stuff going on here. And yeah, you like that picture, Amy?
That picture's from a few years ago.
That was from 2017.
Yeah, Rob took that picture. We love that picture. Go. I really like looking at the castle when it's all lit up and the colors change. And I guess they've started doing that again. We missed it by a couple days. They
Seriously?
have the Christmas lights that are projected onto the castle. I think there's 5 different scenes that they're showing now. But yeah, we missed it by a few days.
Oh my goodness. Well,
I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll just have to go back.
Yeah, we can totally take a picture and show it on the screen.
Oh, what?
You just made the chat really big.
I didn't mean to do that.
All right, so let's talk about our 400 subscriber giveaway, which, go ahead and show that up there.
Oh, okay. And, pardon me for the PowerPoint there. So the 400 subscriber giveaway
was Keeping Watch, our Jim Shore giveaway, Cogsworth, our 400 subscriber giveaway. We announced the winner live on Halloween from Disney Studios. That was pretty exciting. It was on our way out for the day. We had a very busy day, and we were coming out of the park and decided to announce that right at the main gate there. So behind us, you can see the theater and all the people that were leaving for the day. But
Right.
congratulations.
Yeah, Elizabeth Stoy.
Yeah.
Stoy. I don't know that we've gotten any message from her yet.
I need to still email her.
Okay.
If she hasn't heard that she's won yet, she has not emailed us. So I will email her. I do have her email address. But it's been a crazy busy week trying to get back into school after being in the parks, and we were benchmark testing this week, so it was pretty busy. But yeah, I will get that to her as soon as possible. But congratulations to her.
Yeah.
And then our 500, not our 500, we're not there yet. We're almost to 500.
We're almost to 500.
Our teacher giveaway we announced as well. So
is that the next slide?
it should be.
All right, let's see.
It is.
There we go.
So our teacher giveaway we announced from Magic Kingdom on the 1st, and that was Nikki Simic.
Nikki
So
Simic,
we'll
yeah,
be getting
congratulations.
that prize back to her.
We love teachers so much that we became them.
Yeah. And if you didn't win the teacher giveaway, but you were in for something, do not fear. You're going to be receiving a little something from us over the next month. So be watching your mailbox.
Right.
And email box as well. You're going to get a little something from us. So
Okay.
we love teachers. We support teachers. We are teachers.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome. Awesome. So I don't even know how many people are on here anymore.
Yeah,
but
because we lost our little...
yeah.
That's okay.
That's all right. We just keep talking up here, and people can pop in and
I
out.
would say keep going.
Keep on going.
All right,
Keep going.
so let's talk about the next slide.
Okay.
And the next slide is just a review of our
500 subscriber giveaway. So the last I looked, I think we were at 479.
Yeah, 478,
479.
I tried to get us
478.
up to 480 by our live stream today, but that didn't pan out. But hopefully some more people will be joining us shortly, so we can get up to, what is that, 22 that we need?
Yeah, 22, 21. I know this is kind of crazy right now, and this is more of like just a podcast without a lot of video going on. But, send this out to people. We're talking about Disney today, not talking about the election, which...
just give everybody a little break. Before we move into a new chapter here in the United States of America.
Yeah.
So, 500 Timothy Mouse Lounge Fly. It's super cute. We'll be giving that away hopefully this week. I'm hoping to hit, that's my goal, 500 this week. So share out with your friends.
Yeah, share out with your friends for sure. We've got a couple boxes that came in the mail finally. We've only been waiting on these for seems like months.
Couple weeks. They were a little late. Our Bibbidi boxes arrived. We have 2 that arrived today that should have arrived about probably 2 weeks ago. But what happened was Bibbidi had a power outage for 4 days. They were out of power.
Oh,
at their
right.
facility, at their business facility. So they had 0 power. They couldn't process anything, and that put them way behind. Because, when they get their new orders for the new month, they start right away. But when you get backlogged, even 4 days, that could put you, severely behind. So we're not mad. They're here. The boxes are here. We wish they would have gotten here before Halloween because one of them is a Halloween box. But it's okay. It'll be fine. But we are going to film those this week and upload those to YouTube. So be watching for those videos. They should be good. They usually are.
I'm hoping. I mean, we've always gotten good bibbidi bobbidi boxes, and even though we had that one that you weren't happy. Well, I mean, I don't know. I've never had garbage in there.
No, they've always, like I always say, they always have sent amazing value.
Right.
It might not be something I would pick for myself all the time, but you can't make everybody happy all the time, right?
Exactly.
And if your preferences aren't set just so, they're not going to know that you like or don't like something. So they've done a great job.
Yep. Awesome. And then we've got a couple other boxes that are coming out that we've hung on for a while. What What are those boxes
Oh,
called?
the Universal Yum
The
boxes.
Universal Yum Box. I know, looking at the analytics from YouTube, not a lot of people, watched those videos. I don't know that they were super popular, but they were super fun. Just, during this time that we are not able to travel around the world, kind
Yeah.
of like not going to Disney, bringing Disney into your house. And
I
so
don't even know what these boxes, which ones. We have 2 sitting here.
we do. And we've got a third one on the way.
I think one's Singapore. I don't know
Ooh.
what this one is, and I think the next one might be Germany, maybe because I saw sausage.
Oh.
But that was my only clue.
Okay.
Leo, I have not read Conceal, Don't Feel, but it is the book that we are giving away to our teacher winner. I've heard good things about it. I have literally probably, what would you say, 50 books in my pile that I need to read. I'm an avid reader. I am a ELAR teacher, so I do read a lot, and I read a lot of young adult because I want to stay, contemporary with my kids.
Yeah.
But
and give them something that, you can relate and tell them this is a good one for you to go read.
Oh, yeah, because I don't want to say, to them, you should read this if I haven't read it. So I tend to read a lot. I have not read that one. I will. All right, so what's next in the slideshow? We'll just go slide.
I don't know.
In the
We're just,
slideshow.
hold on. All right, we got
lots of comments.
We got comments.
I can look on my phone for those, actually. That might be easier.
If I get the window set right, then I can see the comments. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Good. More unboxing. Yes, I'm loving the boxes. Good. Walt Life. What do you mean Walt Life?
Who said Walt
That
Life?
was canceled.
Oh yeah, Roaming Princess.
Hopefully.
No, we didn't get one last month.
We did not get one, so I think the Walt Life is finally done. You just never know, though.
I don't know. I have a little FOMO because I'm thinking, what if it's really good and we missed a really good one? It's probably not. But I was thinking of ordering another one maybe in December to see what their December box is like. But I'm not sure if I should do that.
We're coming up on a year of getting subscription boxes because it was last December that I ordered your first Walt Life box.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't see our live video on our channel. How do I get to that?
no, I don't know.
Is this it? No.
That's it right there.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, we're live. Okay, let's see. What is next on the agenda? We've got Save Yeehaw Bob. I think there should be 2 E's there, but that's okay.
No,
it's not?
did it. I went back and looked
Oh,
to see
really?
how it's really spelled because I didn't want to have it on there wrong, and it's Yehaa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, I think that I heard news last week that Disney had gone ahead and laid off some more people. And so there's, a lot of craziness going on. I know that, with the stuff that's going on in California, Disneyland is unable to open, and it's affecting Disney all across the board because Disneyland is a huge, profit maker for Disney. And so even though Disney World seems to be okay, Disneyland is going to affect that, and they're laying off people. And then I don't know is it on the agenda to talk? Yeah, right there. So, Florida is open 100%, but Disney World is only 25%. I know we've watched some videos where, people are saying there's no way this is only 25%. But when you look at the queue lines and how they have the queue lines, there's not a lot of waiting in the inside parts of the rides and the attractions. So it feels like Disney World is more full than it really is.
And there are definitely bottleneck areas in the park where people come, especially in Hollywood Studios. When you first come in,
right,
everyone heads down that first main street. And so it feels busy. But once people are dispersed and into their queue lines, it's really not. I honestly believe that it's at 25%. What do you think, Amy? Amy was with us. Gina was with us. Ginger was with us. What do you guys think? I felt like it was really 25%.
So I mean, and if anybody else has been in the parks, let us know, what your feeling was there. But, I really felt, I think that, what Disney World wants to do is they want to give the illusion that they are doing really well, and so people will go home and say, yeah, Disney World is great, and
Well, I don't think it's an illusion.
well,
They are doing well.
I mean, think about it. If you go to a party and there's 3 people there, it doesn't feel like a good party.
So then you leave, and then there's less people there. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I get
But, so, I mean, I'm not saying illusion as in a bad thing. I'm saying that, that they have the illusion so that people feel like it's a regular size crowd. But, every ride we went on, except for maybe one, I think the Mine Train was the only one that said this is going to be a 35-minute wait. And it was about a 35-minute wait. Pretty much every other ride or attraction that we went to, it was probably half of what was posted.
Yeah, definitely. We never waited the full amount. Amy said she didn't feel crowded at all. And I agree with her. We had some amazing photo opportunities because there were no people. We got into the Magic Kingdom, and I'm going off the list.
Oh, yeah.
I'm off topic.
Yeah.
But when we got into the Magic Kingdom, for some reason, I don't even think we were trying. We got there right when it opened.
I know. It was crazy. Like, it wasn't timing. We were just like, let's get to the park. And
yeah, we weren't like rushing or anything. And we had thought that for some reason, I thought, we have to get on the ferry to get over to Magic Kingdom.
Right, that's what it was.
Yeah, but we took the Skyliner and got right off, and we're right there at the gate. And so then we thought, oh my gosh, that's 15 minutes that we don't have to, get on a ferry and transfer over. Let's just go in. We went in. We were probably the first 10 people in the park.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that was a crazy experience to be there so early. Well, hopefully, Jason, she isn't on the stream with us.
Yeah, Rob's reading your message.
I won't say it out loud, just in case she watches back. She
probably won't go
live,
back through the comments. So yeah, it was great. It was great. I really enjoyed it. All right, well, let's look at our Today in Disney History, because one thing is a little sad, and the other thing is positive. But today in Disney history, on November 7th, 1966, Walt Disney is admitted to St. Joseph's Hospital on South Buena Vista Street in Burbank, California. They estimated 6 months to 2 years for him. Unfortunately, he only had a little over a month after that. But he had surgery the next day, and just didn't make it. But I was watching a documentary, and they didn't tell him.
Really?
They did not tell him that he was that bad.
Really?
Because back in the 60s, they thought that not telling the people what their true prognosis or diagnosis was would be better on their psyche, and then possibly help them to survive longer. So he didn't know.
Oh my
that
goodness!
He was so bad off. But
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's sad. Walt. There's a wall picture of Walt there in front of the castle. My grandpa's name was Walt, so I always felt like I had a little connection with Walt Disney. So.
And your dog was Wally.
I had a dachshund when I was younger. His name was Wally World. Wally in the World, and my grandpa Walt delivered him because he got stuck. And so my grandpa Walt delivered the puppy, and he wasn't a doctor, but he thought he was. And so we named him after my grandpa Walt, but then we also named him after Disney with the Wally.
Oh, okay.
Wally World, Wally in the World,
Awesome.
And he was not drafted, but what remember he got a letter from the government.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. So my dog got a letter from the government that said
to sign up for the draft.
The selective service.
Yeah, selective service.
Yeah, yep. My dog.
Yep.
So
Gina's son his birthday's today.
Oh, happy birthday!
Yeah, speaking of birthdays, just a shout out to my stepmom Colleen. Today is her birthday as well. Happy birthday, Colleen. Yeah, and I always know November 7th. That's easy to remember because it's.
And Amy's husband's birthday.
Oh my goodness! All sorts of birthdays going on.
Today's a popular day for birthdays. That's great.
It's 1 month until my birthday.
1 month exactly.
Yeah, 1 month. December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just in case you wanted to look in the description PO box. So.
All right, let's move on.
All right.
So I don't know what the next slide is. Let's be surprised.
All right. Here we go. Oh, wait, we didn't talk about today in history.
Oh yeah.
Sea of more than 400 Disney volunteers Was that in 1966 as well?
Nope, that's in 2009.
I was going to say, those clothes look a little not 1966, but today.
Sorry, 2009.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
I did a lot of Disney volunteers when I worked with the Disney store.
Right, we made those blankets.
We made blankets. Well, that was different. That was
Oh.
at home. We made those blankets. But remember, I did those volunteers events at the mall and all that.
That's
and
right.
I got that jacket. They
Yep.
gave us all this really cool red windbreaker jacket with a castle on the back. And it says Disney Volunteers. I still have that jacket. And oh, you know what my job was? I just remembered I got to blow up the Mickey balloons.
Oh, that's right.
You can't just blow it up like a regular balloon, people, because it has ears and it doesn't blow up correctly. There is a science to putting helium in those Mickey balloons, and I can do it. If you need someone to do that for you, I've been trained.
Nice. Might be the next career move. You never
Yeah.
know. All right, let's see what's next here. All right, so mail from Magic Kingdom. If you're on the stream right now and you got your postcard in the mail, let us know that came all good and well.
Yeah, we got 2 of the 3, and when we mailed it, the lady on Main
Right.
Street told us that you're going to get home before your postcard does. And we were like, really? Why? And she goes, the postcards are mailed differently than regular mail, and they are slow. So I thought, okay, it'll probably be a couple weeks. Well, we got ours this week.
Yeah.
I wish we could. Can we try to see?
Well,
Let's see what the stream is doing.
we can go back here and
if we
see
can
where we're at.
possibly go live with you again. Because we mailed 3 to our house. We mailed 1 to Rob, 1 to our son Trace. Nope, it's still bad.
No, it's
and
still
1 to
still not good.
Mackenzie. So
Did we send that to her dorm though?
Nope, I sent it here, and we got 2 of them. So we got Trace's and yours, and they're in pretty good shape. There's a little scratch on one of them where they went through the machine, but they've got the little Main Street USA Magic Kingdom stamps on there and the barcodes. So kind of fun.
Apparently, priority was not sending postcards from Disney, but sending out election ballots.
Oh yeah, no, but we got them.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, I mean,
Amy got hers. Yay!
All right.
Amy, did you send one from Hollywood Studios, or is it just the one for Magic Kingdom? I'm just curious because I never found the mailbox at Hollywood Studios. I wanted to send ourselves one from each park, but then I couldn't find the mailbox, and I didn't ask. I could have asked, but we were kind of busy. So.
Yeah.
All right. What's next, honey?
Let's move right along and see what's next on the agenda. All right, where should we start?
Oh, yes. So here's our trip. Go to the next slide.
Okay, next slide.
That was our plan.
That was our plan.
So here's our plan.
So,
Yeah, she didn't find the mailbox at Hollywood Studios either. I wonder if maybe they didn't have one, but we'll get to that. We'll find out for next time. So here's our plan in Hollywood Studios. You always have a great plan, right?
Oh yeah. What?
I feel like I've just been talking a lot, so I wanted you to talk a little bit.
Sorry, folks.
Sassy Pants says, when we vacation, we always send ourselves a postcard from Disney. It goes into the scrapbook. Exactly. It's a great little souvenir. Right?
Yeah, for sure. So, our plan kind of went as planned. We didn't get to Olga's Cantina, but why didn't we get into Olga's Cantina? Was it busy?
Yeah. So I had been told that if you didn't get a reservation, possibly you could do a walk-up. And that did not happen for us. I was checking the app. As you get closer to the dining locations, you could check the app, and it would tell you you could get on the walk-up list. And it just never happened. It was so packed, for Olga's Cantina. Is it Olga?
Oh,
is that what it is?
I don't remember. But we did. So we got pretty much everything, in Hollywood Studios. We did brunch at 50s prime time.
Olga.
It's Olga's.
OGA.
OGA.
That right.
Olga's Cantina.
Yeah.
So we got our brunch at 11, and it was delicious. We did a little sampler this time. So we did
so
it
good.
did the meatloaf and the pot roast and the fried
chicken.
chicken, and then we got a
Green beans.
didn't we
and
get an
crab
appetizer?
cake.
Yeah, the crab cakes as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, but the Halloween snack crawl, we were able to get a couple of these treats. The pumpkin cheesecake cannoli, which if you check out the videos when we post Hollywood Studios, I was kind of comparing to Mike's Pastries in Boston, which is probably one of
Your
my
favorite.
places to go,
Yeah.
and it was pretty delicious.
Well,
It was
and
pretty
you have
delicious.
to like cannolis to begin with, because I really think people either love them or hate them.
Oh, I love cannolis.
We like
I
cannolis.
love cannolis.
Rob will eat like 2 cannolis, and I'm talking large cannolis at a time from Mike's Pastry
Yeah.
in Boston. This one we split, so we
Yes.
were calming it down. We were bringing it down. You know, we were gonna take it easy on the desserts because there were so many. So we split it, and I really wanted my own. Like, it was so good that I would have eaten a whole one of those.
Yeah, and
Well, and I love cheesecake's my number one favorite dessert. So anything
Right.
with cheesecake in it is a go for me.
well, and then we were also, attempting to do Disney on a budget as well, and so, we had gone in purposefully knowing that we were going to split meals and split snacks so that we could experience everything, but try to keep it on a budget as well.
Yeah. So we didn't get the box of bones, but Ginger and Gina and Amy, they had the box of bones eclair, and they said it was really good. So I wish we would have gotten there. We just we ran out of time and didn't have it. But they did. So check out Just Ginger, her YouTube channel. I'm sure she's going to talk about the desserts at some point. We did try the poison apple.
The poison apple that you see there, which
That is not the
is
cupcake.
at the Trolley Cafe, it was
Gross.
not what I thought it was going to
It
be.
was gross. Let's
It-
just put it out there.
It looked amazing.
It really did.
It was like it just
It's great for
oh my
Instagram.
goodness gracious! For Instagram pictures, I mean, you can see the picture there.
was gorgeous.
It was gorgeous. Now I don't know because honestly, we picked that up in Hollywood Studios on our way out. Had it in a bag, went back to our resort at Pop Century, put it in the refrigerator, was exhausted, and we didn't actually eat it until the next night.
Yeah.
So
I don't think that had to do
I
with the
don't-
fact that the inside was green and tasted like key lime instead of like that cream color. It was supposed to be caramel and apple filling.
yeah,
Like a mousse, and it wasn't. There's no way. They must have filled it in correctly. Hey, while you guys are here in our chat, don't forget to hit that like button because I see there's 7 of us in the chat right now and only
Yeah.
4 likes. So if you wouldn't mind just hitting that like button, feel free to share out the stream with your friends and family.
yeah.
Awesome.
And then we did not try the pumpkin tiramisu.
No,
yeah.
and we like tiramisu.
I know, I do. I
I'm
like it.
surprised. I think it was because it was all the way. Was that the one all the way over by Tower of Terror, and we just didn't.
Might have been. Yeah. And
Did
then
anyone else on our trip try the tiramisu? Like,
Yeah.
I'm curious. Yeah, Amy, good thing you did not waste your money. You would not have liked it.
yeah,
I'm telling you,
it was
good.
not delicious.
And let me tell you what the outer, that red that you see on that apple was kind of like the crust of a creme brulee,
Yeah.
but it was a little harder. So I don't even know how they made that. Blown sugar, maybe?
Yeah,
just,
maybe.
Yeah, filled it.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Now there's a couple other pictures there, but do you have those on the next slide?
No, they're
Oh.
just there because we're going to make a video. So if you want to see the whole video, there's even a couple more desserts that we're going to showcase in the video. But my
Okay.
favorite is that very first picture, the candy corn sugar cookie.
Yeah, that was delicious.
I mean,
Actually, my favorite's the second one.
Is
though.
it?
It's the pumpkin,
Spice.
pumpkin spice
crispy treat.
Rice Krispie treat. Yeah,
That
was.
looked like a pie. That
right.
was really good too. But I'm telling you, that sugar cookie, I would go down to the park just to get one of those. It was so delicious.
All right, what do we got next? So
Magic
Magic
Kingdom
Kingdom
plans.
plans. So there was a lot of treats that we wanted to try in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, go to the next slide. I have it.
And there's where it ended up. So,
Yeah.
did our Starbucks coffee.
And let me tell you, the Starbucks was we were first in line. So we were in the park super early because that Starbucks line gets all the way back to down Main Street to the confectionery.
Right.
So we
walked right
in, ordered our Starbucks, and we're good to go.
Well, actually, as you were getting Starbucks, you walked in and ordered Starbucks. I was able to go down and get some pictures.
With
nobody in them at the castle and right there at the what was that the
partner statue.
The partner statue. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, and also what I got, which I did take a picture, but I forgot. I got the Mickey Mouse cinnamon roll that had the pumpkin looking. Yeah, that was pretty. Oh my gosh, good. I was not expecting it to be that good.
For sure,
that was good.
We did take a slow walk down Main Street, which was nice because it wasn't like a mad rush to get down it. We were able to take some time. Actually, I took like 2 or 3 slow walks down Main Street.
Yeah, you did.
Splash Mountain, we rode it twice, but there was no merch. No merch.
Let's talk about so we went straight to Splash Mountain. We were getting our first video segment in there. And so we were meeting Just Ginger and the crew down at Splash Mountain, and it was already broke down within the first 5 minutes that we were there.
Before it even opened, it was broke down.
I think it had opened. Because I saw a log go down.
Okay.
But then they said, oh, sorry, it could be an hour, it could be an hour and a half. So, of course, right there is our very favorite attraction, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, with no wait. So we were, and you know what? I was super hyper that morning. I think that coffee, that coffee had something in it because I was dancing and yelling, and
it was so much fun.
That's not me. That's not. I don't normally act like that, and so Just Ginger was probably thinking this crazy.
Who are these crazy people?
Because I'm yelling at her. Let's go. So we got on Big Thunder, got right on it, rode it. We were in the very middle of the train. And then we got off and got right back on.
Right, yeah.
And then we rode in the back, and I'm telling you, I think there was a major difference.
Yeah, definitely. I would say the back of the train is the best.
I felt like we were going way faster on the back.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So you see, can I eat a corn dog for breakfast? Did not get the corn dog.
I wanted to, and you wouldn't let me. We walked right past Sleepy Hollow and said, corn dog, and you were like, no.
But it wasn't breakfast. That was later in the day.
I really wanted a corn dog.
myself.
I don't even eat corn dogs, but I eat them in the park.
Right, but there was a reason. Was it? I wasn't hungry. We'd had lunch at like 2 o'clock.
He wasn't hungry, so I couldn't have a corn dog.
You could have done anything you wanted. Anything you wanted. But the Halloween snack crawl in Magic Kingdom, I mean, you saw the 2 treats that we did get, the pumpkin spice Rice Krispie treat, which was shaped as a pie, and I can't wait to attempt that at home.
Right.
I love pumpkin pie. It's my favorite pie, and mix that with a little Rice Krispie treat. I'm going to try it.
Well, I think that you'll be able to do it quite well. And you know what? People were raving about that pumpkin spice Rice Krispie treat, and I didn't even know how much talk there had been about it when we found it. And I'm pretty sure we had the last couple pieces.
Yeah, that might have been the last pie in the
because it was the day before they started bringing out Christmas. So now they have, I think it's a gingerbread Rice Krispie treat pie. So this is something new that they've come up with that they're trying.
But unfortunately, we did not get the not so poison apple cupcake.
Do you want me to tell the story?
Yeah, you can tell the story on the not so poison apple cupcake.
So Amy was with us. She messages me. She says the cupcakes are gone. I immediately don't believe her because I'm in denial. I'm like, there is no way.
Denial.
Now, what I found out about Amy is she's 99.9% right all the time. Seriously, like when she tells you something, just believe it because she's right. But I refused to believe her because I was in such denial that I did not believe her. So I got on my app and I searched and I searched and I searched, and it wasn't there. It wasn't there. So I waited a few minutes. I'm like, it's got to be there. So I searched again because you have to order it on your app, and I ordered and I found it. I was like, oh, I found it. Here it is. It was under like the specialty menu of gluten-free or something like that. And I didn't even care. I was like, okay.
Right.
I order it. You pay for it in your app. It's prepaid for. You just go pick it up. So I'm excited because I'm getting my not so poison apple cupcake finally after months. We get to the restaurant. We talk to the cast member. She's happy. She's like, go around the side. Go pick up your order. I wait. The order never tells me it's ready. So finally I go up to the door to another cast member and I'm like, hey, this has been loading a really long time. Can you check my order? So he pulls it up on his iPad and he says, oh, you ordered the not so poison apple cupcake. We're out.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Oh, man.
What do you mean you're out? I already paid for it. And he was like, I'm just going to have to refund you.
I guess we should have went into Magic Kingdom on Friday.
We should have, but
Yeah,
we didn't. So I
we
didn't
didn't.
get my cupcake. So now I have to rely on our friend Johnny and his assessment of the cupcake, which I totally probably would have agreed with him. It was a great cupcake, super big, super sweet.
Yeah.
Next year is my year. I'm
Yep.
going to get that cupcake next year.
We're going again.
Yeah.
And then Sir Mickey's shopping. Was I not a part of this? I don't remember.
No, we went in. That's when you talked to the cast member for quite some time.
Oh,
near the,
that's right.
Yeah. And I looked for merch, but they had none.
Yeah.
I was hoping they would have the Big Thunder Mountain Minnie's Main Attractions stuff in there because I know you really wanted it and I really wanted it. We are mug and pin people. We're not so much the plush, but I would totally have taken a plush from there.
I would have taken plush, ears, whatever. Didn't matter to me. All right.
Well, Amy said that they tried to offer her a boring dessert as an alternative. And Amy, let me tell you, when I asked him, what can I have instead? He said, we really don't have anything.
Yeah, he told us that they weren't really dessert oriented.
At that place.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, okay. Well,
Weird.
I said, well, what can I have in the park?
Yeah.
And he said, well, there's probably not much left. That's when we headed for the confectionery and found a couple things left. Like, we literally got the last, probably, piece of pie.
Yep. All right, here we go. What is next? So many treats.
This is my sad. So these were all the treats I wanted to try. And if you notice, there's a check mark on one of them.
On one of them.
One treat.
Wow.
That is the cinnamon roll that was so much better than it looked. I mean, it looks great.
Yeah.
But sometimes you think you're going to get a cinnamon roll that big. It's probably going to be a little dry. Nope, not at all.
No, it was
so
delicious. Good. It was definitely delicious.
There's the infamous not so poison apple cupcake in the lower left-hand corner. Someday I will get my hands on one of those.
All right. Let's see. Well, next up.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
Let's go back. Can you go back to the first slide? Just go slide one. And
slide one.
They can look at that while we
there you go.
While we chat.
All right. So, just kind of do we have a place here that we're talking about the trip, or can I just kind of wrap up our trip?
Wrap up the trip.
Okay. So as a wrap up to the trip, here is my thinking, and then you can kind of tell them what you're thinking. But I would say it is worth going to Walt Disney World. I think that, as we were leading up to it, watching some other YouTubers and watching some other reviews, many people were like, well, if you're avid, if this is your first time ever going to the park, maybe wait because some of the magic is not there. But I would have to say that Walt Disney World has done a really good job of keeping the magic. If you go all the time, you're definitely going to notice that things are missing. But if you've never been there, you're not going to notice. And so, just I lack of better words, the magic of it all, walking into the park, seeing all of the festive and the architecture and the technical. I mean, it was still really good. And, you're sitting there and you're enjoying your day, and all of a sudden the music comes up and here comes a cavalcade. And so they're doing a really good job of trying to keep that magic happening. And, I think that, if you want to plan a trip to Disney World, I think that it's still a great time to go. It definitely is a great time if you're wanting to go on attractions, because attraction queues are way shorter and you can probably get on a lot more. And, so if you want, hit us up, notjustcruising.com. And we can book that trip for you for sure. We would love to help you plan your Disney trip. What do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, I'm kind of looking at going next month.
Yeah, right. We're already kind of tentatively planning the next trip here pretty soon, and I have to tell you, we've been this is my third year, like fourth or fifth time, right, in Walt Disney World. We love Caribbean Beach. We've always kind of strived to want to stay at one of the bigger resorts, like which one is the one that we wanted to, the Grand Floridian? Yeah. We've wanted to stay there. We've also wanted to stay, what's the one that has the luau's?
Polynesian.
The Polynesian. We've wanted to stay at those. But we stayed at the Pop Century, which is a value resort. And I have to say, I don't know that I want to stay anywhere else ever. I really liked the value resort. Pop Century is very well done. It has the magic of Disney there. It has the decor of Disney there. And not to mention the Skyliner is probably the best addition to Disney that...
I mean, you get it. It's an attraction in itself.
Right. And it cut the travel time into the parks. So, now I get it with the 25%. Obviously, it's, the lines are going to get longer. But when we got to Caribbean Beach and that line was lined up and the queue was bouncing back and forth, I looked at it and I was like, oh, no, we're going to be in this queue for 45 minutes. They said, this is about a 15-minute wait. I was like, yeah, right. There's no way. It was 15 minutes.
On the dot.
On the dot.
Until we were sitting in our bucket.
Right. And
the good thing about that line is at the very end of the line is a Joffrey's coffee.
Right.
So we got a Joffrey's coffee. I got the Skyliner, the special Skyliner latte, which was some sort of salted caramel something or other. And you just got a coffee because I didn't really ask you what you wanted. And so I knew that you liked just black coffee. So that's why I got that. And then you complained because you wanted the Skyliner coffee.
I'm happy with just black coffee, though. I mean, I like cowboy coffee. I was just telling one of the coaches today, I like coffee that has, percolated and there's like grounds in it, so you like eat your coffee. But Amy, you stayed there as well at Pop Century. And I mean,
It was great.
It was great. And I think, we want to try out the Art of Animation. And then there's also the... what's the other one? ESPN, right?
All-Star
Music.
Movies, which are opening. I have the date here, which those are opening, because the next one to open is...
The next one to open is?
All-Star, I think it's All-Star Movies is opening in February.
Leo is already Googling the trivia question because we bounced into it. So we'll get there, Leo. Yeah. Sorry.
But the trivia question actually has three, maybe 6 answers, but we're looking for a specific answer. So we'll see if you guys if you get it, because there's a few things out there on the internet that are actually incorrect that I found this morning. So
really?
Got to make sure that you get the right one.
I was just thinking, kind of moving on here, Aulani has been booking.
Yeah, you can book Aulani.
Right. I just had a student the other day that had booked Aulani. So
yeah, and you know what else? I went through the cruises this morning, because you can start booking your cruises January 2021. They have suspended cruising through December 31st now, so you can start booking your January 2021, and that's the Bahamas, the Caribbean, and Mexico in January, and then January, February, March, April, that's where you can go. Bahamas, Caribbean, and Mexico. But starting in May, you can then do the California coast, the Caribbean, Europe, Bahamas, Alaska, starting in May. So they really open up. And I was looking because I thought, that would be so fun to go on a cruise. They are expensive, but it's really the experience. I found a cruise, a 3-day cruise, that we could go on out of Los Angeles, going down to, what is that, Baja California, and Where did we go?
Mazatlan,
No,
Puerto
no,
Vallarta,
no.
Cabo.
Cabo.
Okay.
So it goes Cabo.
So it just goes to Cabo.
Yeah, and it's a 3-day, and it was like $890 per person, and
Wow.
that's pretty. It's 3 days, but it includes all your food. It includes all the experiences. It's Disney.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason, we want you to go with us next time.
Jason.
So definitely that is on the docket as soon as you're allowed to travel. And I think we would have a great time.
I do too.
So, yeah.
So, I'm looking at those cruises, but I'm also looking at next month for Walt Disney World, so we can get those Christmas treats. I want to
Right. Well, and all the new decorations.
Yeah.
The decorations. Yeah.
Habada shabada.
Right. Never mind. I won't go there. So this Disneyland.
What?
Disneyland.
Have you been
So
drinking?
no, I've been up since 4:30.
Okay.
So Disneyland. You've probably heard all the controversy. Disneyland is not opening. There's lots of stuff, reasons why. But they are opening Buena Vista Street into California Adventure. So basically, they're going to extend downtown Disney and allow the shopping and the eating venues right there on Buena Vista Street. So, I'd love to go check that out. But, the only hiccup there is, where are you going to stay?
Yeah, because the hotels, I don't think they're open.
Right.
I mean, the hotel, well, we have a place to stay. But
Yeah.
I don't know if you can book. I'm going to check into that because we had talked about flying in the morning, going to downtown Disney, and flying home at night.
Yeah.
I did find a $35 flight from San Antonio to Los Angeles, but that was last week. I should have booked it, but I didn't.
Yeah.
So we could do that. I mean, that's less than driving to
pretty
Austin.
much.
They are going to charge $10 for parking in downtown Disney in the Simba lot.
Okay.
Now, it's usually free parking if you're shopping, but, and then if it gets to capacity, you might not get in.
Right, and it's not like the parks where you booked a ticket, early.
Yeah.
So.
But they said they might start using that same system where you have to book yourself into downtown Disney if it gets too busy. So, I don't know.
All right. Well, let's see. What's number 14 there?
You know what? I forgot about Aulani. If you are going to Aulani, you do have to have a negative COVID test before you board your plane.
Okay.
Yep. Just so you all know. You can get those at, like Walgreens, I guess, was doing them. But you have to make sure that you do it in enough time to get it back. Some people are saying 24 hours to get your test back. Some people are saying it's a couple of days. So make sure you don't wait till the last minute if you are going to Hawaii. Jason,
is that a hint as to something that you might be booking, or just wondering?
He's already looked.
Yeah, he's already checking it out. All right,
well, we can't
let's
do any of our unboxings.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Video isn't working.
But who's watching Mandalorian season 2? We just watched the second episode. I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but I do want to tell you, pay attention. Pay attention to all that's going on, because there are so many little hat tips.
So many Easter eggs in there.
To the original movies. I wouldn't have noticed them, honestly. But our son watched the first episode of season 2, and then after that he did a little research and then was pointing those out to us because he rewatched it with us when we watched it, and I was like, you go.
And
I mean,
I hope
that's
all
pretty
the things
cool.
that we think we saw really are what we saw.
Yeah.
Like, I kept going, oh my gosh, is that? Oh my gosh, is that? Oh my gosh, is that? So
right.
I'm excited. Now, we watched season 2, or
episode 2.
And I liked it, but episode 1 really blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
They need to step it up and keep it on par with episode 1 because it was so great. And then episode 2 was, of course, I was super tired too when I watched episode 2. So that could have had something to do with it.
Yeah. Okay, dokie.
That's not, is that?
I don't know who it is. All right. And then the last thing that I want to talk about before we get to the trivia question is, where is Anna?
I found her yesterday and then I couldn't find her today.
Yeah. So, go out there and check out all the YouTube Disney community and see if we can't find Anna. Check on Instagram, hashtag Disney Connections. She might be under hashtag Just Ginger. She might be under hashtag Adorkables. But we're really looking for Anna because I haven't really seen her in a while.
Whoever she's with posted a photo of her on Halloween eating her favorite candy.
Okay.
And I liked it and I commented. And then today when I went back to find it so I could tell you all where she was, I couldn't find it. So I don't know. I'm kind of, Instagram's not doesn't like me very much. So I don't know what I was doing wrong. But she is out there.
Yeah, she's definitely out there. And, we were kind of hoping that she makes it back here in a month so we can kind of wrap up her story. But, if she continues to travel because, well, I don't know that the new people know that she came from Disney Connections. I don't know. But, hopefully she can come back for my birthday.
Yeah, December 7th.
And then another thing that we didn't put on there is if you want to check out, we have started a new social media. And it's not super good yet, but if you have any ideas, I would definitely like some ideas. And that is we started TikTok.
We did.
Our first video
we had no idea what we were
no
doing.
idea what we were doing.
I just pushed the button and said, let's go. And it turned out kind of funny. But
yeah. So we're trying to, bring in another social media that we can connect through Disney. And
but you made a really good one that I really like. And it was part of the cavalcade.
The cavalcade, yeah.
So check it out at Disney Connections on TikTok and give us a like on that, at least on that cavalcade video, because
right.
I thought it was super cool and you did a good job.
It doesn't take long. You can probably just sit there and binge watch all 4 in about 3 minutes. And
probably less. They're only a couple seconds long. They're
pretty short. But no, TikTok is super fun. If you have not gotten into TikTok yet, it's kind of
It's weird.
It's weird. It's fun.
Like, I guess you don't have to dance, but I felt like I had to, so I was like moving in place, but I don't know. I look silly, I'm sure, but that's okay.
All right, let's go ahead and trivia this up. Now, are we giving anything away on this trivia or?
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, we couldn't even open anything today,
all right.
So we'll see. Maybe I'll send you an autocollant.
All right, so here is the trivia question for the week. What was Walt Disney's favorite dessert according to his daughters? According to his daughters. How many people we still have on here?
6.
Oh, we're
5,
at 6.
So we just lost one.
Oh,
someone left before the trivia.
Somebody jumped off before the trivia.
That's okay.
That's all right.
Well, we had... Okay, so normally we have upwards of about 20 people on.
Yeah.
But today with all the issues, we had like 12, 13, and then when we had to switch over the streams, we lost half of them. So that's okay. It happens. We'll just share out if you would. You guys didn't let people know we're live on Saturday at 1 every week. We'll try to get this tech issues resolved because I know that you like to see our faces.
Oh, okay. So we do have a guess here from the Roaming Princess. I honestly don't know what the answer is.
So the Roaming Princess is half right.
Oh.
You got to be more specific.
Amy guessed cinnamon rolls.
It's not cinnamon rolls.
Roaming Princess said lemon pie.
Let me tell you a story while we're waiting for people to look.
Okay.
It's not turkey legs. So I used to work with someone at the Disney store who her husband's father worked for Walt Disney. Do you remember this story?
I don't.
And he was in Disney's office. And if you've seen pictures and shows of Walt Disney's office, you know he had a kitchen in there. So he was in Disney's office when this friend of mine's husband was being born. So
that's right.
Yes. So the wife called and said it's time, and Disney, back then you didn't necessarily go into the room.
Right.
Like
the men weren't there at all.
So while he was waiting for his son to be born, Walt Disney said, well, let me make you something to eat. What do you think he made him to eat? So Walt Disney actually went into his kitchen and prepared something for this man to eat while he waited for his child to be born.
Oh, I can't remember.
Do you remember what it was?
I don't remember. Oh my gosh. I remember the story. I just don't remember what it was.
A peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That's right.
Walt Disney made him a peanut butter and jelly. Would you have eaten it? I would have been like, we need to frame this.
Right.
Can I, what do you, nitro freeze it? And I don't know. Made him a sandwich.
Oh.
It was an awesome story. She was a great cast member.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was, she trained the horses, right?
No, that was Debbie.
Oh, okay. I thought that was. Okay. All right.
Let me see. What are we getting here?
So,
Meyer lemon pie.
So I see that we're close.
I don't know what Meyer lemon pie is.
Yeah.
But it's a sort of, I'm looking for a sort of, bronze that PB&J. It's a type of lemon pie.
Well,
it would be cold.
It would be cold. Why don't we just go ahead and wrap it up?
We haven't gotten an answer.
Well, we can give them the answer this week, and then next week we'll get back into the giveaways.
Okay. The roaming. Oh, by the way, the roaming princess. I'm so excited about our box exchange that we're going to do.
Oh, right.
So that's coming up. Stay tuned for that. If you're not following the roaming princess and Just Ginger and the Adorkables, follow them because they're all part of our box exchange. Also, Jen's Junk and Just Stephanie, all part of that. So if you're not following them, get over there and give them a follow. Subscribe to their channel so you can check out our box exchange that's coming up. Yes, lemon meringue.
Yeah. So pie, which is my favorite food. I like pie. We just had some raspberry pie the other night.
Is there any of that left?
There is. I'm about to go have a little raspberry for lunch.
If you guys haven't had raspberry pie by Marie Callender,
yeah,
get yourself to your grocery store and get some of that raspberry pie because it is good.
It's probably my favorite non-homemade pie.
Yeah.
But so pie was definitely Walt Disney's favorite food.
He liked apple, boysenberry, and lemon meringue.
I like boysenberry pie.
My grandma used to make that. Didn't she make boysenberry, or was it
so.
raspberry?
Maybe.
Raspberry. I don't know.
So, all right. Well,
all right.
I think we're going to wrap it up. This live stream podcast kind of video, something or other. Yeah.
Make sure you give the video a like if you haven't already, just to kind of get it out there that, I don't know, you like us.
Right. And go check out our other videos. We've got a lot of videos coming down the pipe. We've got some vlogs that will be coming straight out of Walt Disney World. We've got a couple reviews of the treats and probably some ride experiences. We've got a lot of stuff that's going to be coming down in the next few weeks.
You know what? And we'll go ahead and do a video on everything we were going to show you today. So we'll call it like our live video.
Yeah.
Something or other. So you can see the raw box that we got and some other stuff that we wanted to show you.
Yeah, so go check out the channel this week, and we'll be putting some videos up. I don't know what days. Monday, Wednesday.
Probably every day, knowing you.
Maybe every day. We'll see. We'll see how the computer acts with us, and then we'll be back here on Saturday next week. Hopefully, all the technical issues are worked out, and we'll be able to show you some more stuff. And there you have it.
Yeah. Make sure you're subscribed to Just Ginger. She's got a great video coming up with a little conversation with someone you might know as Captain Jack.
Yeah. So for sure.
All right.
Awesome.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Appreciate all the subscribers. I haven't seen if anybody is new on here today who have gone over and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share out the channel with your friends. And here we are on Disney Connections, where we're not talking about the election. We are talking about all things Disney.
Bye.